Yo, 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 here we are at Singapore for round number 3 here in Division 2. On board with the McLaren driver here. Now, here we are at Singapore. So Snipes takes fastest out of the whole sheet, followed by Bear G, Jard, Shine, Miss Chandler, Flux, Grass has just set his lap with a 146.8. Redwood, Gods, AK, Wilt, and Found Neat. Snipe sets a 141.5 to top the sheets here in the intermediate conditions. It looks like the intermediate conditions have gone to a little bit of a slim condition. It's not raining as hard as it once was. So it may can improve here. Bear G also looking to improve here. See if he can give Snipes a run for his money here. All right, let's see what Bear G can set up here this time around. One nearly invalidates, and that's a 141.388 for Bear G. That'll be fastest. Miss Chandler will not improve this time around. Grass Cater will not improve this time around. God Flux here. See here, Redwood, is he going to improve? And it's not going to improve. It looks like, well, he is actually 2 seconds, 146.7 for him. AK's not going to improve this time around. Jared's going to improve also. Looks like the Alpine driver of Found Neem is going to finally come across the line. And what will it be? It'll be 6th fastest for him, a 145.744 for the Aussie driver. So Bear G takes pole position, followed by Go. Intermediate conditions coming into this. Bear G takes it with a 141.388, followed by Snipes, Flux, Jard, Shine Dog, Found Neem, Miss Chandler, Redwood, Grass, Gods, AK, Wiltman, and Apex has yet to make a time and appearance this time around. All right, so Bear G will lead us away. We'll get the tire intervals and everything ready to go for this time around. So Bear G going to start on the medium compound tires. Snipes can also, so Bear G on the mediums. Same with Snipes, Flux, Jard, Shine, Found Neem, and Miss Chandler, Grass, Gods, Apex, and Joni there. And Wiltman going to start on the mediums. The only two that have chosen the other strategies is AK and Redwood on the soft compound tires, looking to come in really early and try to do that two-stop strategy, most likely. I mean, around this venue, it might be a little risky, but doing a two-stop. But the one-stop strategy is definitely the way to go. But we'll see how this plays out. Here we are at Singapore. 2 weeks ago, we were at Jeddah. Now we are starting the Humidity. It is time to go racing here at Pedal to the Metal at Limitless Racing. Bear G gets a good start on Snipes. Snipes a little side-by-side there. Jard trying to give room. A little bit of argy-bargy in the back of the Racing Bulls. of Grass, or Apex, trying to get by Redwood. A little bit of contact between Gods there. In-play damage from, it looked like maybe a Haas of Wiltman there. Ooh, and side by side. Oh, and there's contact. The Alpine driver going side by side. Redwood trying to make the overtake on Miss Chandler, and a little bit of sideways action. Miss Chandler's going to be able to make that overtake done and dusted. A little further back, 32 laps of racing here at the Singapore Grand Prix. A fabulous street circuit here. Consistency is key. Miss Chandler's absolutely trying to push the limit here. Junie's falling a little bit too far behind. The Racing Bulls of Apex trying to get by Grasscater there. A little further back around the outside, Shine Dog goes on Gods there for P10. The Racing Bulls of Apex there around the inside there. Leaves a little bit of space, tries to anyway. Ferrari loses traction, a little bit of contact between Grass and Apex. Wiltman looking for a move. Ooh, and there's contact, and that's Grasscater around. DRS is open. And he gets on by with ease in the Aston Martin, and he now leads the Singapore Grand Prix. Just behind Shine Dog, his team, Snipes' teammate, looking to overtake in the same spot as he did. Miss Chandler trying to keep up with Shine Dog here. A little bit of gap forming between Bear G and Snipes now. Almost a second separated them now. And a little bit of a wiggle moment from Wiltman, it seemed like. And, oh, and that's Agent. Went straight on there. Not what he would have wanted there coming into the fifth lap. Not even halfway through the session here. He's still within the points. So he's in P8 right now. Looking to try to gain ever so slightly more on the leaderboard. See Redwood back here making an overtake on the Ferrari of Grass. Grass defending down the inside. Redwood does have that wing damage though. And Grass gets on by with these. And Apex has wing damage. So not the debut that he's looking for as of right now, but Bear G is just staying with Snipes here for the lead of the Grand Prix. Will he be able to stay with that Aston Martin? Flux just behind there in plain view. Jared also under pressure from Wiltman. And soon to be, Wiltman's going to be under attack from Miss Chandler and Shine Dog in the Aston Martin. So Jard's going to be struggling extremely coming into the first two sectors. Bears on the 2-second charge now. So pretty soon, both of them are going to be coming into the pits for a new set of rubber. But it'll be interesting to see who does the two-stop here. Who's willing to take that chance and try to get up the field. Redwood in the pits once again. It is lap 10 out of 31, so 21 laps to go. Well, 22. And that is a full course safety car. What has happened? Goddard has no wing, so he must have went it right into the wall. A massive amount of debris. Drive through for Wiltman. Not the case that you would have want coming under safety car to conditions. So this will become favor into... Okay, we'll look at the stops now. So, Grass, Goddard, Miss Chandler, Shine, Wilt, Jard, and Flux and Bear G and Snipes have yet to make a stop. Apex is on the hard... Well, yeah, he is on the hard compound tires, but it's going to be struggling towards the end on those hards. So does he take that chance and go onto a different set of tires, or does he value track position over anything? And Snipes will go now. Bear G just follows behind. Ooh, and that's a lap car. Getting in Flux's way there. So God will receive a 3-second time penalty. I've broken the pack there. Ooh, and just like a little deep for Miss Chandler there. Miss Chandler down the... Oh, it looks like Red Bull of Guards 96 down the inside of Miss Chandler. They just don't come out in conflict. Flux trying to catch up to Bear G. Snipes has gathered a tremendous lead on Bear G here. 1.5 seconds separate them. Wiltman still has that drive-through penalty to serve this lap. I would imagine he would come in this lap to serve it. And hope and pray for another safety car. DRS is enabled, and there is Wiltman coming into the pits to serve it. Shine trying to catch up to Apex Agent here. Found Nemo with a 10-second time penalty in the pit lane. And Wiltman crosses the pit lane exit and gets a 10-second time penalty to his name. Shine Dog with in-plate damage also. That's unfortunate for Shine Dog, but Shine Dog back there is about to make an overtake on Apex Agent. And that is a wild move. Goes in deep. Apex senses an opportunity, and he'll lose traction coming into the second sector, and Redwood is not able to get it through the hairpin. Ooh, late braking for Shine Dog there. And that is a full course safety car, and that's Wiltman. Has lost the wing and end plates. So that's another safety car for Mr. Wiltman. His front wing. So he's going to be potentially vulnerable to Shine Dog behind with a brand new wing. And Snipes is away for the second time here at Singapore. Grass is trying to make an opportunity to get ahead of Flux here. A little bit of contact, it seemed like, from Grass and Jard down the inside of Grass. Jard's got it there. Just got past Shine Dog there. Ooh, and that's Grass into the wall. Coming out of turn 5, I believe it was. But manages to keep it on track. Flux here in third position. So as it sits, we'll move it back to the intervals. Snipes has broken the DRS again from Bear G. Bear G's trying to keep Flux behind. He's got 12 laps to do so. To keep Flux behind and get that second position. See, the two Red Bulls are also in a 3-5 right now. Gods looking there for the overtake around the inside of Jard there and makes it done and dusted. And he will have 10 laps to go. Snipes will, to keep Bear G at bay. Found him giving Bear G a little bit of DRS. And the Red Bulls are 3-4 right now. Flux looking to try to make an overtake on Bear G. Late braking from Bear G there. Snipes about to start the lap of 22 out of 31. And a little further back, seems like Jard is falling back ever so slightly because of that wing damage. Everybody's got a full wing. Guys is going to get a 3-second time penalty. It's not what he wants right now in this close fight for the top 4. And Flux makes that overtake on Bear G. There's Snipes in the forward motion, and now Flux is going to try to catch up to Snipes here. Flux just behind. Bear G just behind also. Jard also just behind. Chandler has a drive-through to serve. So that'll promote AK, Shine, and Apex up a place. Wiltman also up a place. Around the inside, Shine Dog goes on Apex. Shine Dog. Looks like he's going to choose better of it. The Williams driver of AK. Going to be under attack from Agent. Going to be able to get past Agent there. And Snipes on lap 30 out of 31. He's got one more lap to do it. To be able to get strike 30 in a row. Here at Singapore for round number 3. What will he be able to do here? Flux also trying to stay with Snipes to get a fighting chance here. He's out of DRS zone from Snipes. Bear G's almost within DRS of Flux here. Snipes with a 131.5. Shine. Might be looking for a move here pretty soon. Found Neem with a 3-second. Shine Dog with the Aston Martin getting it nice and rotated. Battery is enabled. Is he going to be able to be close enough? It's not going to be close enough. Go further up ahead. The McLaren driver of Redwood looking to try to make an overtake on Junie here. Not going to make it happen though. 1.7 seconds between Snipes and Flux here. Looks like Bear G is out of that DRS zone now. Oh, it was close. If he's not in it last time, he is in it now. But here we are. It has been 31 laps of pure humidity. Here at Singapore, Snipes is going to come around the final 2 corners, and he's going to win the Singapore Grand Prix, followed by Flux and Bear G. Jared is going to come across the line just behind him in the top 5. Shine is going to get promoted to top 5. And that is it for Singapore for Division 2 here on Friday night. App with a 131.5, followed by Flux, Bear G, Jared, Shine Dog, Apex, AK, Wiltman, Grass, Miss Chandler, Redwood, Junie, Found Neem, and Gods 96 with the DNF to follow suit. So Bear G was 3rd, so he had a fantastic race coming into pole position though. Losing out 2 positions to Snipes and Flux there was a little daunting at first, but try to keep it with them at the end and keep it all together coming into Singapore. I mean, winning Qatar and was hoping to win Singapore tonight for the Williams driver. Hopefully things will turn out for the best for Bear, and I mean the safety cars definitely helped a little bit, but definitely hope to see him on the podium once more for Coda. So yeah, but coming into, let's see, Flux's race now. I mean, he started, I believe, he started a little further back than Bear G. Yes, he did. He started in 10th position. So he made up 12 positions, if I'm right. Yes, 12 positions from quali to race. So impressive stuff for Mr. Flux. I mean, in the Red Bull debut fashion, showed up tonight and absolutely tried to keep it together through qualifying, but wasn't able to get it set. But came into the race form of stats and absolutely made the strategy work and kept it together into the Singapore GP. And hopefully in Austin we'll see him again onto the podium. And yeah. But for the main event, the winner of the race will go to his corner, coming into winning Singapore. I mean, back-to-back wins here on sprint and the feature of Jeddah. How does it feel?
Feels pretty good. I can actually hear now. I didn't have any audio for the entire race, but yeah, I felt pretty good. I tried to get that early overtake on Bear early on into the race, and I made it happen. So I'm glad that's kind of over with because that was painful.
Yeah. So coming into the race, I mean, there wasn't really much strategy going on, but there were a few moments where you thought Flux was gonna come at an attack?
I wasn't too worried about him because of the safety cars. We kind of reset, got our tires, got fresh tires, and just we had equal tires, so it kind of made it easier for me to stay in front of him. Same with Bear as well, but yeah, I felt pretty quick today. So
yeah, you definitely set it on par coming into 3 in a row. So definitely a good step in the right direction for you in the championship. I believe Bear is still second, I believe, in the championship, if I'm not wrong. But coming into Coda, what are your anticipations for the Lone Star State?
hoping to make it 3 in a row and extend the championship.
For sure. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. And congrats on the win for tonight. And definitely was most likely a sweaty one because it wasn't too far behind, but was still within rear view mirror state.
Yeah, Bear got wing damage during the second safety car because the Alpine just rear-ended him and put him into the wall. So that really screwed up his race. I wasn't really looking forward to that. I was hoping to have a nice little battle with him in the closing laps, but it happens, I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the championship protagonists. Definitely one to look out for. But congrats on the win, and let's hope to see you next week around Coda.
All right, thank you.
All right. Coming into the end of the Saturday into Limitless Racing for, I believe, the second time. So, well, first time around here. So, definitely going to be an exciting one on how next week's going to plan out. Division 1 wasn't able to race due to lack of an attendance, but next week is going to be on again around Coda. So definitely going to be an exciting one to watch as that goes around. I mean, as it says right there, 8:30 Eastern time around Tuesday is when the Division 1 guys are going to be going around COTA. Same with the Division 2 guys going around COTA. But after that, we will see what happens next. Will there be a new winner next week? Will there be a new championship protagonist in both divisions? I don't know. We'll just have to see. You know, you'll just have to come back and see what happens within the race format. So, this is the end of the night, and this is your boy Nerf for Nothing, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Easy anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck.